first. That's our priority, people first approach. And then some of the projects. These are area projects, and I'm just going to we're not going to dive into any of these, just high level, but the Santana Road projects, each of those arrows represents a significant development that's happening on that site. There's 5 of them identified right there, including the Century site. Westfield's future expansions, I used to use the number of $600 million are being invested. It's actually jumped to $900 million of private investment that Westfield is doing into this mall directly. And these are some of the things, those are 2 examples of the spirit of what they're trying to create and the look and the feel that they're going to build. My personal one that I have been very passionate about is at the 6-acre site right across from the Westfield Mall. The Barrett site, the 6-acre site, I believe we can really vision that and do something really unique in the context of what's happening around us. This is City Place up in Santa Clara. This is a 240-acre development, $7 billion project, the largest in the West Coast history, private development in Santa Clara. You got the Apple Ring, that's a $5 billion project, 3.7 miles away from us, right down Stevens Creek. And then you have the Hills of Valpo right across the street from the Apple Ring, and the impact that it's going to have. That's a $3 billion project, although that's on the ballot. We don't know if that's actually going to happen or not, the Cupertino residents, but they're for and against on the ballot. And then lastly, what's happening, this is not a project in terms of building, but this is a project in terms of getting the community involved. Who's heard of the National Heritage Area Project? Does that sound familiar to you? Good, that's good. It's starting to percolate out. We're trying to, hopefully next time, it'll sound familiar to you in the room if you join us at our next meeting. But the National Heritage Area is an effort that is part of the National Park Service that is being done by this county supervisor, sponsored this project. Dave Cortese, the president, has sponsored this project. And what it is they are looking to turn Santa Clara County as a National Heritage Area. And this is an act of Congress has to support that. Dave Lynn is on the task force. It's a 20+ member task force. We're fortunate enough to have a representative on that task force as part of our community here. This has kicked off over the last few months, and they're just starting to dig into the process and the themes and what it's going to look like. But it's really looking at what makes this area unique and special, and capturing that and making that very visible, and making, again, an act of Congress where it has to be signed off, the president has to sign off on that, on what actually is a National Heritage Area. Is this worthy of that? And so the task force is going through that process now to explore the themes and the process on how to engage the public and to determine how to turn this county into a National Heritage Area. Very exciting. Okay, any questions on the summary? I went a little bit over, sorry about that. Any questions on what we covered in the past? No? Okay, so I am going to share